My name is Hunter Zampa, and we're back to Hunter's Kitchen. Today's episode of Hunter's Kitchen is focused on a really cool vegetable, the ramp. The ramp, also known as the wild leek, is a really cool and versatile ingredient. It smells like garlic and it tastes like onions. In many dishes, it replaces one or both of the two. So my family and I had the opportunity to go to a farm in New Jersey and harvest these delicious ramps that are only available some times of the year. Some cool facts about the ramp is that they're harvested in the Smoky Mountains and many parts of America, and also the town of Chicago was named after the Native American word for the ramp. So we're going to use a lot of different things with the ramps today. We're going to start out with a ramp pesto and using the ramp to replace the basil. Then we're going to finish it off with a ramp bucatini pasta with white wine and butter. It's going to be great. So I'll see you when we start cooking in Hunter's Kitchen. Hi, we're back to Hunter's Kitchen, and right now we're going to start on our ramp pesto. So we have first are the ramps. So it seems like a whole lot of them, but honestly, once you get them all cleaned and cut down, there's only about this much, which is good to replace the amount of basil that we have. So what we're going to do is right now, is just kind of snap them in half and put them right inside of our food processor. So we're going to get that all cut. And I'm going to get a nice wipe down on my hands because they are wet from washing them. We're going to get, before we add anything else, get our lid. Get them nice and kind of pre-chopped before we add anything else. So right now what we have is a lemon. And first we're going to add some of the zest to get some of the nice kind of fresh acidic flavor from the zest. Not so much. And then we're going to do a nice chop on this lemon. And take this and get a little bit of juice in there. Chop the seeds with your hands. Get a nice rinse. We don't need the other half, so you can use that for later. So we have this. What we have here are some pignoli nuts, also known as pine nuts, which are really traditional to use in any kind of pesto. So I'm going to get enough in there. And you know, they're pretty expensive, maybe about 2 teaspoons. They're pretty expensive, so what you can do if you don't have enough money to get these, you can also use walnuts, which is a good replacement for the pine nuts. Then we're going to add some Parmigiano Reggiano. So this is basically a regular pesto, but instead of the basil, we're using the ramps, which is a good replacement, and it's going to give it a nice garlicky onion flavor. So we're going to get with our microplane, and I recommend if you don't have this tool, get it because it's a lifesaver. You can use it to grate cheese, you can use it to get lemon zest, any kind of zest. It's a great tool. So get maybe 1/4 of a cup of cheese in there. And a little more, because you know, the more the cheese, the better. So we're going to get a close on this. And we're going to pulse. You hear the nuts kind of chopping up. Okay. And then what we're going to do is add a nice pinch of salt. And then we have our extra virgin olive oil. So what we're going to do is we're going to turn it on and slowly drizzle in the olive oil. Oh. You should make sure to take the top off of the olive oil first. But if you don't have extra virgin, you could use regular olive oil. But I do recommend using olive oil instead of vegetable oil because it has that nice kind of olive flavor bite and the Italian kind of theme to it. So we turn it on. Slowly drizzle in the olive oil. Maybe 1/4 to 1/2 cup of olive oil. That seems really good. So we're going to put the pot back on. Let this go for a little while, maybe about 30 seconds. It smells great. It smells incredible. So we're going to grab a spoon. Check for salt and seasoning. Wow, that's great. The ramps add a little bit of that garlic flavor, which really cut through the cheese and the pine nuts. This is great on crostini, as well as putting in the pasta, which we're not going to do tonight, but you could also do that But I'm going to show you how to put it on a nice baguette crostini, and it's going to be great. See you then. Hi, we're back to Hunter's Kitchen. Right now we have the pasta right here. We're going to add it right into our pan. And this is the nice bucatini. Make sure we get all of it in the pan. And then we have our Ramp Pesto right here. And we're going to add maybe half of this right into the pasta. You know what? Well, maybe 3/3, and then we'll add a little bit more later. I'm going to put this right here, and we'll grab our tongs and mix all of this together. And also you could leave the whole ramps in, and you could do a ramp pasta with like the white wine and the butter. Or I kind of switched everything around, and I added the pesto right in to the pasta. So you want to get it tossed around nice. And this is your Ramp Bucatini pasta. See you next time on Hunter's Kitchen.